Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Uneasy with What If Ash started off with Mew part 3. So we're going to be skipping the Orange Leagues entirely and going straight to the Johto Leagues. So last time we left off on Ash defeating the Indigo League and becoming a champion. So let's get started. We see Ash deciding that he will only be taking Mew with him and letting the other Pokemon stay with Oak, otherwise everything will be too easy for him. He also decided to let Professor Oak research them, but he only agreed with Oak since they both agreed that Mewtwo is off limits since he doesn't really trust scientists. We now see Ash walking through a forest on the way to New Bark Town, but then gets lost since he isn't equipped with the tools to find his way around Johto. He then hears a loud roar, and like in canon, Ash sees the legendary dog Pokemon Suicune. Ash sends out Mew and starts a battle with Suicune. Ash has Mew use 3 Fire Blasts, weakening Suicune before using Hypnosis and Thunder Waves, after which he throws a Pokeball, successfully capturing Suicune, adding it to its team. Ash then arrives at New Bark Town, where he registers for the Johto Leagues. Ash then leaves towards Violet City. On the way, he runs into a new trainer called Casey. They start a battle because Ash disses her favourite baseball team, causing her to get angry. Ash sends out Suicune, scaring the new trainer, realizing that she had just challenged the battle with the Indigo League champion, the legendary master of the Indigo League of Kanto, Ash Ketchum. Ash one-shots all of her Pokemon with Mew. Ash then continues to Violet City. Unlike in canon, Ash doesn't catch Chikorita as he does not see it there. Ash then goes on to challenge the gym leader Faulkner. Ash uses Mew and spams Thunderbolt on all of Faulkner's Pokemon, getting the win and getting his first gym badge. Ash then heads towards Azalea Town. While heading to the town, he does not see a wild Cyndaquil, so he does not capture it due to it not being there. Ash then heads towards the gym. This time, he uses Suicune to fight, who easily overpowers the gym leader's Pokemon with a Ice Fang, getting Ash the second gym badge. The gym leader was in awe of Ash's legendary Pokemon. This was the first time she battled against one of the legendary dogs. Ash, on the way to the third gym, encounters Entei, who had kidnapped a girl. After saving the girl, Ash uses Suicune, who wanted to prove itself against its brother, to battle against it. Ash has Suicune use Hydro Pump, lowering Entei's health, and then uses an ineffective Ice Fang to keep on lowering it to the maximum possible lowest health Entei could be at. Ash then accidentally freezes the Pokemon, making it easier for Entei to be captured due to it being weakened to the max and frozen. Ash then makes it to Goldenrod City, where the demon known as Whitney lives, if you've played the Pokemon games. Ash then decides to go to the gym, where he decides to use his new Pokemon Entei, which is against the demon Whitney. Whitney uses Nidorina after being shocked of seeing Ash's Entei, even though she knows of Ash having legendary Pokemon from the Indigo League. It was still shocking to see a legendary Pokemon up close. Entei then defeats the Nidorina with Fire Fang due to it being a higher level and using a strong move. Whitney then sends out Clefairy, and Ash once again uses Entei to beat it with a Fire Fang. Whitney then sends out the demon known as Miltank, if you played Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver or Gold. Ash, hearing how powerful this Pokemon is from legends that it was almost as feared as Cynthia's Garchomp, uses Entei and has it use Calm Mind to the max while jumping around to dodge Miltank's rollouts, and then has Entei use a full power flamethrower, finishing the demon in a single attack, not letting Whitney cheese by using healing moves and Attract, even though Attract would not work on Entei since it does not have a gender. Ash then gets the third gym badge and avenges all the trainers that Whitney had broke. Ash then skips the bug catching competition, seeing as there's no point in him going there and wasting his time. He then goes straight to the fourth gym due to the Mewtwo return special not happening since Ash caught all the Pokemon and all of the clones were still on Ash's private island, or Mewtwo's favorite private island, New Island, which Ash will also use to store his Pokemon eventually. Ash then heads towards the fourth gym and challenges Morty, the fourth gym leader, who sends out his Ghastly. Ash uses Entei once again, who defeats the Ghastly with a single crunch. Morty then sends out Haunter, but is one-shotted again by a crunch attack. Morty feels a bit of fear. He then sends out his Gengar. Ash takes it out with 2 crunches, while impressed that Gengar managed to land 1 Shadow Ball against it, but it only put a tiny scratch on Entei. Ash then got his gym badge. On the way to Olivine City, Ash trains up Suicune and Entei since Mew is already level 100, although he does bond with Mew even more by playing with it. And Ash then enters a sumo wrestling competition, to which Ash uses his Suicune, who uses its speed to take down all of the opposition. Ash then gets the prizes in cannon like Pokemon food, but he also gets a special bracelet from Kalos. It contains something called a keystone on it. Ash also runs into Celebi after protecting it from an Iron Mask guy. After that, Celebi, who befriends Mew, asks to join Ash. Ash accepts, but realizes that Celebi doesn't like to battle, but that was okay to Ash. He did not see Pokemon as tools, but as friends. Ash then goes straight to Jasmine's gym, but she refuses to battle him until her Ampharos is healed. So Ash goes straight to Cianwood City and is joined by Jasmine's friend, who was also going there to get some medicine for the Ampharos. Ash and Jasmine's friend arrive there. Jasmine's friend goes to get the medicine and leaves, while Ash goes straight to Chuck's gym. Ash uses Mew, who thunderbolts Chuck's Poliwrath, and then uses his sidekick to take out Chuck's Machoke, gaining Ash the 5th gym badge. He then finds out Jasmine's Ampharos isn't healed yet, and it will take some time before that, so Chuck tells Ash that there has been some trouble in World Island, as they have seen some people wearing a red R going in there. Ash, on the way to the World Islands, enters a World Cup, a Pokemon tournament for water types only. Ash uses Suicune and destroys everyone. In the finals, Ash faces off against a trainer called Misty, who had her Gyarados destroyed by Ash. After complaining that Ash used a legendary, Ash says that there was no rules against it and that she should have known that there could be someone that uses legendaries. Ash just walks away, with Misty trying to hit him with his mallet, but Ash's Suicune knocks her out. Ash then goes deep into World Islands, where he meets 2 Lugias. Ash then sees the baby Lugia being attacked by Team Rocket, who's trying to capture it for their boss. Ash has Mew dispatch of the grunts with ease. In fact, Ash uses a sidekick to launch them away, feeling anger that they would attack a baby Pokemon like that. The big Lugia challenges Ash to a battle and agrees that it and its offspring will be captured if Ash beats it. Ash accepts the battle. Using Mew, he uses Thunder Wave and then thunders, securing a successful capture. He then proceeds to capture the baby, not wanting to keep it away from its mother. Ash has the baby sent to New Island, which Ash had received from Mewtwo. Mewtwo had also put up a barrier so that nobody can go there, because Oak started complaining how attackers were attacking the Pokemon ranch, trying to take his legendary Pokemon for themselves. Ash then gets to Olivine City and then goes to battle Jasmine, who's ready. Ash uses Entei, who manages to fire a Fire Fang to beat both Magnite and Steelix, gaining the win and getting his 6th gym badge. Ash then heads towards Mahogany Town. On the way there, Ash encounters Raikou. Entei wishes to fight its brother to show its dominance. Ash's high level Entei brings down Raikou's health enough for Ash to capture it after wasting a few Pokeballs. Ash then puts the Pokeball into his pocket and then continues to Mahogany Town, where Ash goes to battle Price. Price sends out Duwong, and Ash uses his newly acquired Raikou to defeat it using Thunder. Price uses Pillow Slam, which manages to evolve during the battle, and Ash sends out his Entei. Ash's Entei KOs the Mamoswine, despite it evolving. Ash then goes to Altomar, where he manages to encounter Latios and Latias. Ash, after helping Latios and Latias save their town, captures them after using his aura to make the Soldu stronger so it cannot be moved. Ash then goes towards Blackthorn City, where on the way he grinds levels for his new Pokemon. Ash also sends his Latios and Latias away because he heard those were Hoenn Pokemon and wished to use them for the Hoenn League. All of his Pokemon are now above level 60, except from Celebi, who seems more interested in playing, but it managed to get itself to level 50. Ash arrives at Blackthorn City, going straight towards the gym. Claire sends out Kingdra and Ash uses Raikou, who uses Thunder Wave and several Thunders to KO Kingdra. Ash repeats this on the rest of the Pokemon which is Claire's Gyarados and Dratini, but the Dratini manages to evolve to Dragonair, but it still gets itself defeated in the end. Ash finally gets his final gym badge. Ash then starts to grind levels. After getting his level to level 80, Ash is then called by Professor Oak, who tells him that some girls were looking for him, so he goes to Ecruteak City and is then told by Kimono girls that they want to see the legendary Pokemon Ho-Oh. And since he's captured a lot of Pokemon, they think it might appear if he goes with them. Ash agrees, wanting to capture the Pokemon, so he agrees on the condition that if it appears, he will capture it. They agree when he wanted to see the beauty of the Ho-Oh. Ash makes his way up to the burnt tower. The Kamino girls do the summoning ritual for Ho-Oh, and then Ash starts to shine gold. A screech is then heard as Ho-Oh flies down and lets out another screech. The girls were ecstatic to see such a beauty. Ash goes up to it and sends out Lugia, and initiating a battle. Lugia uses Hydro Pump repetitively, damaging it as Ash throws many Pokeballs at it until one successfully captures the Pokemon. The girls stood in awe at seeing two Johto legends battle. After that, he says his goodbyes to the girls and then goes to the Pokemon Center in Silver Town to show his badge and get registered for the Silver League. Ash then switches Celebi out for Ho-Oh in his party. Ash then goes to Mount Silver to train up his Pokemon for the next month. But guys, that's all for this part. Next part, we will see Ash take on the Johto League. Will Ash win the Johto League or will he fail? Find out next part. Peace.